It's Jonathan here with a recorded version of the social media show. It's a bank holiday in the UK tomorrow, so no live show, but plenty of news has happened over the past week. I have 29 news stories for you, no less. I thought I'd do a recorded version of the show. So let's crack on with Facebook. You might have noticed a note appearing on your newsfeed asking you to agree to new privacy policy terms and conditions relating to what appears in your newsfeed, what you post, advertising, facial recognition, and so on. Originally, this was a GDPR requirement, but Facebook have now rolled this out worldwide. They've also updated their privacy policy and provided new privacy controls. A top fan badge is coming in. So this is an interesting feature. Say it's coming in, it's being tested. So basically the most engaged person on your page can choose to display this badge to other fans of the page. It'll be calculated weekly, so look out for the top fan badge. Facebook plans to provide businesses with more metrics on stories. I think Facebook stories is going to be a huge thing in the future. It hasn't quite taken off yet, but I think it will be. So providing these metrics gives business and brands another reason to get involved. Facebook have announced that you no longer need to give them your mobile phone number for two-factor authentication. You can now use an authenticator app without giving Facebook your phone number. So I would really encourage you to set up two-factor authentication. This makes your account more secure, less likely that it'll be hacked. And of course, remember that if you admin a page or two or three even, then somebody logs onto your account, they've got access to all those pages. So social media managers, beware, make sure that you've got two-factor authentication enabled. Following Facebook's group event on Monday in London, lots of new group features. So Facebook is basically giving more support for admins of groups. They're asking for suggestions, and they also say that they'll reply to queries within 24 hours by a real person. Also, lots of interesting new stuff, like you can leave notes for other admins when somebody leaves now. You can give a reason to somebody when they're kicked off the group. You can refer them to a particular rule. You can pre-approve posts from key members as well, to save you having to go in and approve posts all the time. So lots of new stuff around groups. Interesting development on Marketplace in the US. If you're a tradesperson, then you can basically advertise your services now on Marketplace. So this is one to look for in the UK when that comes in, but also to see if other sort of forms of advisors and contractors get added to Marketplace, because that'll mean more scope for people in business to advertise their services here in the UK and elsewhere. Facebook is testing a new branded content tool whereby brands are matched up with social media creators and influencers. Could be a way for Facebook to generate some more revenue. There'd be a charge somewhere along the line, but interesting development with Facebook supporting the relationship between creators on Facebook and businesses and brands that they can support. Appointment setting is now fully rolled out for pages, so if you take bookings and appointments, no need to pay for a system. You can basically do that entirely through your Facebook page now. Facebook has begun rolling out a grid-like view for some users, so this is quite interesting, copying Instagram's grid view, but this is now appearing on Facebook. Would you be interested in the grid view? Do let me know. Be interesting to see whether Facebook roll this out more widely. Instagram news. Instagram is adding the ability to reply to a comment directly from a notification without opening the Instagram app. A Facebook shortcut button has appeared on some Instagram apps. It looks like another test from Instagram there. They've added a mute button, so you can basically block out updates from brands and friends. You might not want to break the following relationship, but you can mute them. Instagram is testing a new You're All Caught Up badge. It's not entirely clear how this will work, but basically they are telling you when you've read a certain amount of posts, maybe all your posts, maybe post from a certain amount of time. And perhaps most interesting of all, you can now share a public post directly to your story. So any public post, so you can basically pick up other people's public posts and share them to your story. And of course, people can pick up your posts as well. So do watch out for that. If you don't want them to do that, you'll have to make your account private. But lots more scope for creation of stories there. LinkedIn spotted over the weekend that there's a new premium content area for premium members on LinkedIn on the mobile app now, so you can basically access all your premium features in one place. And LinkedIn have also added a ton of courses to their LinkedIn learning platform, which is also part of premium. Much better to subscribe to that than lynda.com, as it's much better value. Lynda.com was the website that LinkedIn took over to provide its LinkedIn learning service. Quite a bit of Twitter news for a change. In the next few weeks, Twitter will be launching a new website supporting small publishers on how to produce, showing them how to produce content, including live and on-demand videos, and how to make money from content. So clearly Twitter's trying to appeal to publishers here, whereas Facebook's basically hacked off a whole bunch of publishers by restricting their content in the newsfeed. Twitter's launched its own version of emoji called Twimoji. This is basically to stop blank kind of emojis appearing on its Twitter service that Twitter doesn't support. So basically it's launched its whole complete range. Twitter's mobile web version, Twitter Lite and Twitter for Windows, now support some new features such as night mode, real-time updates on replies, likes and retweets, and there's also a new tweet compose window. Twitter has knocked on the head its TV apps, so Twitter for Android TV, Roku and Xbox all gone, and they'd cite GDPR concerns for that cancellation of those apps there. On WhatsApp, some users now have group video calling, which I flagged up previously, handy for team meetings and having chats with colleagues. WhatsApp for iPhone now has a request account info feature. This has appeared on Android in the past and basically allows you to collect all the data that WhatsApp holds on you. And quite a bit of about 6 or 7 social media advertising news items, news stories, which I put together for you to finish off the show. Advertising, very important part of social media these days. Facebook's now testing stories ads for the first time in the US, Mexico and Brazil. They consist of 5 to 15 second videos that can be skipped. They'll have a call to action or click through on them, and you can't set them up on a standalone basis. You have to set up with another ad in parallel. Facebook is adding additional features to Ad Manager to make management easier, such as dragging and dropping of reports. Facebook is offering greater visibility into where video content, your content was put onto videos, so you can see what pages those videos were placed on if you were advertising in between videos. US only, but ads on publishers' timelines from brands are being trialled. So basically, people can put ads on publishers' timelines, and publishers can earn revenue from this. Facebook's rolling out its ad break tool in the UK. So basically, you can put on your own videos, on your created videos, you can put other people's ads and split revenue with Facebook on a 55-45 basis, with 55% going to you, the producer of the video. And finally, on ads, Instagram has launched carousel ads for stories. It's in a beta version of that. You can now add 3 pieces of content, photos or video to a story, and also benefit from the swipe up feature. So that's it for now. Managed to get that done in around about 9 minutes. I hope you found that useful. That was the wrap up of this week's social media news. If you'd like daily updates on focusing just on new social networking features that you can use for your business, charity or organisation, along with my insights, then I can send those to you via WhatsApp. You just have 1 week left until the 1st of June when the service is free, and and then it'll be a mere £4 a month, well worth the money if you're a social media professional. So do check that out on my website. It's on the homepage at intranetfuture.com, and if you sign up between today, Sunday, and Tuesday, your first update will be on Tuesday, free through till Thursday, and then it will be chargeable from Friday, the 1st of June. So thanks very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend. See you again soon on social media.